Morbid, and we say the Victor. Well, how's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. Today we are discovering a new brand to me and possibly a new brand to you, and that brand is Notoriously Morbid, and we're going to be playing with the Night of the Vivid Dead, and I have some thoughts. So if you would like to see this palette, a couple other things that I bought in my purchase or came with my purchase, a look that we will create, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. So are we ready to play with a new brand, or at least a new brand to me? Again, it's Notoriously Morbid. We finally got our hands on the Night of the Vivid Dead. It came with a free shade, and then I ordered another shade from their Buffy collection called Spike because they were my favorite character on Buffy. So yeah, so it's a new brand for me, and I'm gonna have a few thoughts. But first off, let's take a quick look at their About Us, and it says, welcome to Notoriously Morbid. Notoriously Morbid is a makeup brand that specializes in creating unique and innovative cosmetics. Since our inception, we've been committed to developing high quality formulations that are both ethically sourced and cruelty free, which I love. So you can feel great about the makeup you're wearing. And it says their story, our mission is simple, to give every person the ability to express their creativity and individuality through makeup. Our products are designed to make a statement, whether it's a bold lip, a sparkling eye, or a radiant glow. At Notoriously Morbid, we believe that makeup is not just a tool for enhancement, but a means of self-expression and storytelling. Our journey began with a vision to create cosmetics that tell all stories, evoke emotions, and empower every individual to embrace their unique identity. And then what they're saying, what sets them apart is, founded in 2013, their brand has quickly become a favorite among those who love to experiment with makeup and push the boundaries of what is possible. We work tirelessly to produce products that are not only the highest quality, but are also affordable. Whether you're a seasoned makeup pro or just starting out, our products are designed to help you achieve your makeup goals and look your best. They also have a philosophy, and it says beauty is subjective, and at Notoriously Morbid, we celebrate the beauty and diversity. We believe that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to makeup. True, and that every individual should have the tools to express themselves authentically. From earthy tones that embody the changing seasons to vibrant shades that channel your inner confidence, our palettes reflect the full spectrum of human emotions and experiences. Our promise: quality, authenticity, and innovation are the cornerstones of Notoriously Morbid's promise to you. Our unique eyeshadow formulas, carefully curated color stories, and exceptional customer service are a testament to our dedication to your satisfaction. Lovely. So customer service, yes, their customer service is very kind, very helpful. They are they're pretty quick to respond, usually within 24 hours or so. Because this release was September 23rd, I just got this earlier this week, and it is now December. I got it at the end of November, last few days of November. It took forever. After like over a month. I know when I ordered it, it didn't say anything about it being a pre-order, but it did say that because I guess they're smaller, their releases are pretty popular, that it could take 15 to 20 working days, so that's from Mondays to Fridays, not including weekends, until they ship. So I contacted them about 20 odd days in, and then I forgot the weekend part, and they were like, well, no, you're only day 15 out of 20 or something. So I was okay, fine. Then I needed a week, waited another week, and then I followed up again. And then they were saying, that they're waiting for something that should happen with a few, in a few more weeks. And I think I followed up a third time, and then they said it should ship the latest by the end of the week. And then it did ship, but then it also took a long time to get to me. Anyways, but again, Canada Post Pony Express. It was packaged super, super well, so I didn't have to worry about it being broken. Even though it was just in a bubble mailer, it was very, very wrapped inside that bubble mailer. So customer service is nice, as in that they do answer quickly, kindly, and give you information, but I do think that's a long time to wait for a palette. So if you're wanting something in a hurry, I don't think this is the brand to go to. That seems to be their normal thing. My next little critique so far is, as you can see, I have the palette here, but I have no outer sleeve. There was no sleeve, no wrapping of any sort to protect it other than all the bubble wrap. So, you know, fair enough. I'm not sure if they pop these things in by hand or not. They had said on I think my second email that they were waiting for, I think, a shade or two. So I'm not sure how that, you know, if they're populating the palettes themselves. But I'm going to say I think that's the case because this just seems to be, though, a nice heavy cardboard. This is a nice sturdy packaging. That's not a complaint there. I do like a sleek black packaging. That's fine. The cover is just a sticker as well as the back. So I'm assuming that they just order these and they do their own stickers for whatever their release is. I don't have any of their other releases, so I can't say if this was a one-off or if that's the way they always are, but it is more definitely indie, like you're buying somebody off of Etsy. That's the feel that I get, though I do like the back here, which has all the different colors that are in the palette. And then I think it gives you their names as well. And then it gives you their names. So they do print the names on there. So now this is a very pretty color story or cover. And that was kind of one of the reasons why I wanted it. I was hoping to get it by Halloween, but of course that never happened. You open this up, it does have a mirror, not any kind of writing. Your plastic sleeve, and then I'm just going to tip this over so you don't get blinded by the mirror, and this beautiful color story. The color story looks as nice as it did in the photos, so I'm pretty happy about that. And like I said, the stickers have the names on the back, and what I have to admit, which I really do like, is the name goes with the color, because sometimes when it's just names written on there, you don't know if they're going left to right, or if you when you're reading it, if this is matching this way or how it's matching with the inside. So this definitely, at least is color coded, so you know that these colors, like for instance, this is technically the last row. Yes, the last row is showing it. So that's cool. Like I said, the color story looks really nice. The shiny shades are definitely shinier, and it's more neon than I think you are seeing on the screen. I'll see when I edit, but it is quite bright lights because it's still early morning. I'm getting ready to go to a Christmas market, so I thought I could film my look here. Other little critiques. The mattes are all perfectly pristine. A couple of the shimmers looked like, and again, maybe it could be if they are putting them in by hand, that they weren't as perfect looking. It was this green one and this blue one, but also it could be shifting around in in transit, because again, Canada Post, they like to play hockey, I swear, with your products. But look-wise and everything, I do like it. But like I said, it does have a feel of a definitely indie, that they're doing this like an Etsy creator on their own. But we'll have to check out quality. So, I mean, I've been seeing good reviews on them in general, so I'm quite excited to try these. So, again, they had, when this was for Halloween, so they had a bit of a, for the release, I think with any release or any special amount of money, you got a limited edition shade. I believe it was limited edition, and this one's called Let's Go Ghouls, and it is this beautiful pink shimmery shade. It came all wrapped in plastic. I already did it, so I didn't have to fight with it. There's no internal seal, but the outside seal was quite good plastic wrapped. So safety-wise, I wouldn't have been concerned with this at all. It would look like it was run through a machine. And then I had to get the shade that's called a Slamey, and this was Spike. So anyways, and then here, I'm gonna open this one, I think, very carefully, because like I said, there was no internal seal, but there was definitely an external seal. And then this one is more of a matte purple, where the other one is a shimmery pink. I think these two by themselves would make a fun look. This as the base, and this with a little bit of this gorgeous pink shimmer. Okay, let's look at it. And it's very cute. They have a little sticker on there, so like that. So pretty. I do have a few loose things now. I'm not as fond of loose because I just make a mess. So there we go. So I've put my whole base on already because I just wanted to have enough time to actually play with the colors. So I'm hoping that there's going to be no fallout. of this palette here. And I'm going to bring this out so I can look at colors, names of the colors as we're putting them on. So again, this was very different for Halloween, but it was kind of, and which was nice. Like sometimes other releases have done, or other brands have done kind of like almost more of an anti-Halloween and not a traditional Halloween. But this one gave you your beautiful spooky art, but the colors were very, you know, bright neon. Like it has a bit of shimmer there. And which I really also loved about this was that the inside matches the outside. Sometimes it's really disappointing where you see a beautiful color, you know, packaging and you're like, oh, if it matches the color story, and you open it up and it's like all browns, you know. But this is super beautiful. So we are wearing green today, so I'm going to do a green look. This is a pretty green heavy. We've got one matte green, and then we have 1, 2, 3 shimmery greens, and then it's kind of this neon yellow. And then of course we've got a little bit of orange, some pink and purple. Yeah, these two kind of go with that too. So you could actually do a really good look with those 4 shades. We've got a black. It does have a little bit of shimmer. I will do swatches after because I'm dressed up, so I will do the swatches after. I'm not sure if we're going to be touching the black. We may do if we need to feel the need to darken. So we are going to start with this green shade, and in this palette it is called Macabre Mint. And it says, okay, so apparently you can use some of their shadows for lips, but this one is saying they're all not lip safe except for the shimmery black shade, which is called Midnight Morning, and in morning as in M-O-U-R, not M-O-R-N. So we are going to start again with the Macabre Mint, and we're going to stick that. We might as well do all over the lid. I'm going to start with a super fluffy brush and then just kind of get it just all over the lid and have it nicely blended out. And then we can play with a few of these neon shimmers. I did bring a towel here because in case I'm gonna tap this off a little bit. Ooh, yes, there is a lot of fallout there. Okay, so this is one definitely need to be careful. So I'm also going to tap this on my hand. A lot came off with this fluffy brush, but the color is absolutely stunning. So let's see what we get. So, ooh, yes, this is very intense. The color pigmentation is freaking real. All right, I'm seeing you, Notoriously Morbid. I might have been feeling a little sus about the stickers on the packaging and there being no outer carton, but I guess that also saves in price if you're trying to do amazing shadows and pigments and save some money somewhere. Saving it in an outer sleeve that a lot of times I don't always keep them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay. For color payoff, I'm totally going to take that. So we'll say that my biggest complaint now is just how long it took to get to me. But it is super pretty. We're getting tons of pigment payoff. I am blending it a lot, so if it's starting to look like it's getting a little thin, it's because I have quite the fluffy brush and I'm quite blending it. So we're going to have to end up packing on a little bit more because I'm seeing oh, I forgot to put eye primer on. That's why. All right, we're not having a look without eye primer. I did bring my prime. Is everything? All right, let's see how this works without a sticky eye primer. This is the second time I've done this now. I don't know. Why am I having a blanking out to eye primer? There may be a little teeny bit of foundation on my eyes, so there we go. Oh, that green shade. That is pretty. I'm gonna go with my green theme here. So once I've got this all beautifully blended out, I'm going to then pack on a little bit of color with the dense brush. Because like I said, it's using a floofy brush and blending it, and that a lot of times will also kind of take away a little bit of color. But it's looking more lighter in the camera than it is looking in person here. So there we go. Wow, this is really, really pretty. I might add a little black. Okay, so now I'm going to take another brush here, and I'm going to take one that is a little bit denser, and then we're going to, so that way I can pack on a little bit of color as well. Just on my lid, it seemed to lighten a little bit with all my blendy. Okay, so far, oh yeah, I got a little bit on my face here, so hopefully I can clean that up easily. But I'm not going to touch it now because I'm imagining myself smearing. I have to buy some of those eye shields. Does anybody sell any of those anymore? Okay, nice, perfect. And I didn't bring a spray. Look at me go. I'm going to be back in a sec. Spray acquired. I still have to clean a little bit, but I quickly tapped a little bit to get some of the excess off, so I don't take the chance of smearing it all over my eye, but it's just smidge green. But I didn't get any on that side, so that's a win. Alrighty, so there is our macabre mint, or macabre mint, however you want to pronounce it. So I think, going to try a little bit of the black shade, and that was the, what is it, midnight morning. So I am going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to, and it has, I don't know if you can see it, but it actually has, instead of gold shimmer in there, it has green. That makes me happy. All right. So let's see if I tap some on this brush. Yeah, see, can you see? It's green. All right, let's see. All right, just outside out. Maybe I didn't take that much. Hold on, let's see. Oh, there, I think we're getting some there. Not really getting any of the black here. Let's try a fluffier brush. Maybe it needs something with a little bit more floof to it. Okay, let's try that. Definitely not getting a lot with the black here. Okay, I think this black may be a fail. Hold on. So that's... Oh yeah, that black is no bueno. Okay, we're finding the first fail in this palette. This is the worst black I have ever come across. This has no... nothing. Wow. Okay, that is plain terrible. Maybe I'm going to try spraying a little bit. Maybe this needs a little spray. Try and give it its best chance here. All right, that's a bit better. Okay, so maybe this one needs either an eye primer or spray, but you shouldn't need to have help to put on an eyeshadow. So this black is terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I'm just going to match it up on the other side, and then I'm going to put more green on top, I think, just to help darken the green. But yeah, this is a very terrible black. Yeah, this is the worst black I have ever used in my entire life. Yikes. Where's the fluffy brush? All right, let's just go and fluff that, and then we're going to put some green on top. So then maybe at least this can just give a teeny bit of darkness to the green. But yeah, this is absolutely horrible. It is like fading away to nothingness. Okay, so the green in here is not macabre at all. Just telling you this now. And I'm already getting balding spots with the green. Okay, you know what? Let's call look one right now a fail. I'm gonna go and take this off, and let's do an eye primer and see if this formula just needs an eye primer. So, please be kind, rewind. All right, let's try it again. Here is our Prime is Everything. I'm just going to use the neutral shade. I know these are neons and I could use white, but this one I know works really well. And the white that I have open is actually more of a concealer. So, and I don't want to open another white one. So let's do a tried and true black. Black might have helped to help that black, but maybe it is the primer. I don't want to write this one off just yet. And then the primer can cover some of the shade that I have left on here. Okay, so let's try this again. So what we're going to do is, instead of using that super fluffy brush, we are going to use one that is more packing. So we're going to go back into the, I keep forgetting the first part of the name. It is, oh, I guess it's a theme here. Yeah, Macabre Mint. Yes. Alrighty, so and I'm going to tap again a little on our hand because this was very powdery, but like the color looked like it went on really well. But let's see if using an eye primer will make this go on better, because it was looking like it was starting to get a little bald here, and now I'm getting more green under my eyes. Oh, I guess I should have known with a brand I don't know too well to not put my makeup on. All right, we're gonna be back again. I'm gonna try and see if my eye tape is gonna help a little bit, because this is insane. Okay, this is the most folly outy. I've got literally green everywhere on my desk here as well. This is insanity. Okay, I may not be as happy with this palette as I thought when I saw how good that green went on, but you can see me struggle in real time. All right. Though the color is a little bit better going on with an eye primer. So I'm going to say these need something sticky to stick on, or at least this one does here. All right. Yeah, see, this is definitely going on with less balding. Actually taking green off the cover, off my desk here to add more because it's everywhere. All right, so it is very, it's almost like a super loose, like they just they took some loose powder and pressed it into the pan with not much of a binder, because this really has crap tons of kick up. But now that I have the base on, that, as you can see, I'm not seeing any, even in the bright light, any kind of balding. So that is good. So then I am going to blend the edge, but I'm going to take a small fluffy brush just to literally, so I don't take the chance of blending it out too much, just go along the edge here gently. Okay. All right, that's better. Okay, so it definitely needs a primer and a gentle hand, because like I said, there is, I've cleaned up most of it, but you can tell there's just like kick up everywhere from this. And I'm kind of scared to try that black again. It looks so beautiful in the pan with its green sparkle, but holy crap-a-roo, that was terrible. But, okay, I'll try a little bit on one eye, and if it doesn't do anything, then I'll just tap some more green on there. Let's see if that helps. No, this is not doing anything. Okay, this is seriously the world's worst black. It's no bueno. Okay, no bueno to the black. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go for the outer edge. We are gonna use the darker shimmery shade, and that one is called Graveyard Glam. So that is that shade there. So we're gonna do that on the outer edge. Well, at least the shimmer doesn't have a lot of kick up, so that is, or so far, that's good. And it's really nice and neon-y as well. So let's just tap that onto the outer edge. Oh yeah, no, that's disturbing the green underneath, having it a little bit of damp. Okay, this palette is turning into a major fail. Okay. Let's go with our hand there like this. Okay, that's nicer. Okay, let's just pop it all on the lid, and then we can build with some of the other one. Okay, so that's going on nicer with the finger though. That's nice. That will look really nice on a black base. Okay. I mean, not intense, but pretty. Yeah, don't use spray. It will disturb the shade underneath. But we've managed to fix that up there. Okay. Well, this is going to need an eyeliner, I think, to anchor this. And so much fallout. Okay, so we've done that shade. Now we're gonna put the kind of neon-y one, and this one is called Living Dead Girl. So that's that shade. We're gonna probably put that more, maybe I'll just do that in the middle, see if we get some more brightness. I'm gonna right away go in with my finger. These look really pretty though. Yeah, the shimmer's nice, but it's nothing to write home about, for sure. This wasn't, the last time I looked, this wasn't on their website anymore, so I don't, oh, okay, that one's going on nicer. Oh, that one's got a nice neon-y look to it. Oh, I like that. Ooh, hello. Yeah, so much fallout. Holy crap. That is insanity. Yeah, I'm already gonna say no to this palette. Don't buy this palette if you see it again. Yikes. All right, I'm gonna go. So, wow, I don't even. It's pretty. Look at that. Everything is just. It's insane with the fallout, man. I use some tape to try and pick that up, I think. Because that is awful. I mean, the color itself is pretty. I think I'm not unhappy with the end result there, but wow, that's a messy and a lot of work to use this palette. For the inner corner, I'm just going to see if I can pop in a little bit of that matte yellow shade, because it's also our neon-y yellow shade. That one is called, what is that called? Cryptic Chartreuse. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to swatch these later. I'm going to say that I don't like this palette at all. Colors are beautiful, but this is a mess for me. Or I will definitely, I mean, I think I like the colors, but this is a lot of work to use, and definitely do, if I use this again on my own time, I will do my base last. And try this on black. I just wanted it to be a little bit lighter today and green today for the Christmas market. But yeah, that chartreuse is really pretty though. That I like. There's a little bit of kick up as well too, and I'm only lightly tapping in. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that green, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. Sorry, Notoriously Morbid, but this palette is terrible. At least for me. Maybe somebody else can make a better work of it. I don't know, but this is like messy and terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can clean that up. I'm gonna go put some black liner, mascara and stuff on, and see if I can fix this to make it more that I'm liking. Again, maybe black base. Maybe, okay, I'm trying to. If you use these, the shimmers as toppers to other, because there's only, what is there? There is 1, 2, 3 mattes in here. So there's the chartreuse yellow, that green one, and the bright pink here. It is very beautiful though. Are the only mattes. So I think these shimmers used gently with a finger look really nice on the lid. Like it's just because the underneath is so messy. I think using all the shimmers as a topper, it'll be okay. I think the matte, at least the chartreuse one also has kick-uppy, so I think that one's gonna be problematic as well. I know neons are harder to make, or so I've been told. So I'm gonna say that the shimmery ones as toppers are good using somebody else's mattes, or maybe their other mattes are better, but this is tragedy. I will be back. So we're back. Here's our final look, and it is not with Notoriously Morbid. I went and redid my whole eye look. I just used a little bit P. Louise Money Shot. I did use the lightest green in here. Oh Lord, what is it called again? Living Dead Girl. I did pop a little of that on there. It's not staying very long either.
Okay, just a few updates I thought I would pop in here since it's the end of my day. The shimmer did not last at all on the eye, so I wouldn't even use these at toppers. They're terrible. I think e.l.f. Cosmetics Mint palette that I hated, that little shade $4 palette, which I thought was absolute trash, is probably almost better than this. It's awful. The look I did with the P. Louise, my eyes were a little bit sore, color on and off, so even that look ended up not being too great if you're looking at the video, but I did what I could within the 5 minutes that I technically had before I had to leave. But I would not recommend this palette whatsoever. I hate giving a negative review. I almost thought about not posting this video, but I needed my Monday video, and well, you know, you got to see when things are bad, not when everything is perfect, and this palette is definitely far from perfect.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate giving bad reviews for things, but you can see I really struggled with this. They said it's supposed to be easy use. It is not. Maybe somebody is definitely way better at it than I am and can make this work, and I hope they can. I've heard nothing but good things about them, but this palette is hot garbage for me. If you like their formula and or you have some tips and tricks so that I can try and make this work again, but even putting the shimmer on somebody else's mattes isn't helping me any. And I had to go out, so I just couldn't. I tried using, because I have a really good black with Burnovich, and I started putting that on the outside edge, and it was like I just kept looking at the rest of the eye look, going like I just can't stand it. So it had to go. So because I'm running out of time, I just quickly slapped something on, and here we are. So do I recommend this palette? Absolutely not. Am I ever going to buy anything from them again? Absolutely not. Again, their customer service was really, really nice. The packaging and everything and the colors was as described, but I don't, for me, do not like this formula, and I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But again, that is up to you. And if you've had good luck with them, please let me know. Like I said, any tips and tricks to make this work better? I will try and play with it again, but right now I'm going to say no bueno. So I'm going to say for color, story, the cover design, 10 out of 10. How it was shipped, 10 out of 10. The response with customer service, 10 out of 10. How long it took to get to me, 2 out of 10. I mean, they warned some, but it took longer than the 20 days. And it is fallouty. It doesn't work good. Works better on a primer. Doesn't work good without a primer. Again, tons of fallout. The shimmer doesn't seem to be lasting either. I will play with it some more, and if ever I can make it work, maybe I'll shoot another video or do an update. But right now, I'm gonna say this is not for me, and I won't try this brand again. My apologies, Notoriously Morbid, but I don't like it. So anyways, that was my video for today. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends, and we can live through fails together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.